And this is what is on it. It's a 3/4 race cam. So.
Ooh, hog ass cam.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, it looks like we tear a lot of stuff up. I mean, for some reason. So.
What are you trying to say?
Well.
What are you doing here, Dad?
Well, this is a Gen 4 6.0 block.
Yeah.
I took the crank that you spun the bearings in Pat at Armageddon. I took it and had them turn it and put a 24 tooth reluctor wheel on it.
Yeah. For the money that you did that, you probably could have bought just a forged crank, right?
Yeah.
Close.
It cost. I spent a little over $300 doing it.
For a stock crank.
For a stock crank, and it's 1010.
Yeah.
Which is fine. At least it's all fresh. Had the block deck. This is the one you blew out at Texas. This block.
Texas.
You had melted it, like when the fire came out.
LS Fest
in Cabron.
LS Fest, yeah.
So,
we have a lot like that.
Well, I mean, I had this one fixed and I got a 5.3 fixed also, but our 5.3 is gonna be our spare engine.
Allegedly. This is for your truck.
This is for my truck.
I don't know if you guys can see it out there.
I mean, I'm using the word maybe. It's for my truck.
I feel like I know what's about to happen. I feel like this is gonna get built, put in the Olds, taking the Olds motor out, which is originally the Red Dragons. We're rebuilding it and probably putting it back in the Dragon is what I think is about to happen. But
if we don't get the Dragon right, that's exactly what's fixing to happen.
That's just a hunch from me.
As a hunch, that's a pretty good hunch. Because, like I say, the motor that's in the Olds out of the Dragon is a little rattly.
It is a lot of rattly, yeah.
And I think it's just I knew it was doing it in the Olds, but you couldn't hear it over the exhaust.
In the Dragon.
And in the Olds, it's so quiet, it sounds like a thrashing machine under the hood, but it rips and it runs good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I haven't had a quiet motor in that Olds since.
No doubt.
I can't even remember. Yeah. I mean, I can't remember ever having maybe my LS.
Your first LS.
Yeah, my first LS. It wasn't loud or anything. But anyway, so I'm building this. This is going to be a 6.0. It's going to have a custom turbo cam in it. I ordered a cam last night for it.
Yeah.
It's not really customized. It's custom to me.
Yeah.
Some 6-year-old is making it right now, I think.
The stock rod and stock piston deal, or what is
it? I bought some. I don't know. There's no brand name, but I bought some awesome rods for it.
Are these like $200 rods?
These
or
are the same rods that in the Dragon's original motor.
Okay. So yeah,
they're real nice.
They're like $130. Oh yeah, no stamping, no name.
No,
there's stamping on it, but there's no name or nothing on them. They're probably really good.
The bolts look really nice. I think they're 7/16, but anyway, so I bought these and I bought some Summit forged pistons.
Okay.
I already weighed stock rod and piston weight. It was 1,309 grams, and with all this together, we're at 1,319. We're 10 grams heavier.
Okay.
So anyway, it's stock crank.
Forged rod and piston.
Forged rod and piston.
$7.99 heads.
Gonna be a $7.99 head. I've got.
So we're about to start file fitting some rings. That's the most boring part of building an engine, file fitting and putting the pistons together. So
yeah,
we're gonna get to doing that, and then we're gonna start slinging this thing together. So, all right, Dad. Finally got the rods and everything done.
Yeah.
That's the most boring process of building the engine, I say.
It's the most, you know, you got to do it right though. I mean, it's probably the most time-consuming part. We're gonna try something a little differently than normal today.
Yeah, what do you got there?
Well, I've got this 4-inch. I mean, ever since my first 6.0 I built, I bought this ring compressor, you know, and I mean, I don't even really. I'm not real good with it. You can tell I can't even get one deal down in there, but
it just sits there and you beat it through the sleeve, right?
Yeah, it'll just sit up there and I'll just push it down to you and then you stick the cap on. That's the plan.
Yeah, we'll see how that works.
So far, if it gives me much more grief, I'm about to get my old deal out.
Go old school. All right. Well,
we're probably gonna go old school. These rings are so spread out that it ain't real. I'm sure
easy.
There's a way to do it. Never even use this thing. We're a long way from it. Shoot! Thing just came right down through there. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if it's any faster though. Are you able to see kind of the thing and everything?
Yeah. I think now you got me all worried.
You already put it on?
I started to put it on, yeah. I don't know why you even made me second guess myself here.
But they do just slide right in, you know?
Yeah.
You ready?
I guess.
Shoot, they're all going to be pointing the right way and everything. That's weird.
What are you doing, Dad? You want to tell the people why you're cutting the windows tray?
Well, because I buy this cheap wool pan, and if you don't cut the front half off, remember we found out the hard way and Pat had to jack the motor out of the car.
Yeah.
So you got to cut this front windage tray off.
Did you measure it and everything?
No, I just threw it up here and started cutting.
Huh.
But this is like the 5th one I've done.
Oh, so you're an expert by now.
I mean, I don't even need a line or nothing, and we got a nice curve on it.
It looks like factory, really.
See, I got a little angle on this.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't angle that one because...
You didn't want to get into your bolt hole or nothing.
And now I'm going to go through and drill all the bolt holes out. All these anyway, the weird looking ones. And then grind her down and clean it.
Yeah, it really looks like factory.
Man, it's a beast. It may be factory bolts if they don't hurry up and get here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, Dad, finally got your...
Well...
Or did you have to cancel your main studs?
No, I left them on order from Amazon. Like I say, they came from Jegs, and it showed that they shipped out of Ohio. And they're lost. I mean, they're gone.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're at right now, so.
Okay.
So, like they shipped out on the 4th. It showed that they picked them up at Jegs, shipped out on the 14th. That was the last time seen.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't know if the UPS driver's got an LS or.
Yeah, maybe he's got like a 6.0 short block or something somewhere.
Yeah, he needed somebody needed them, or they literally just got
Need
lost.
some main studs. All right, what are you doing then?
All right, this is what I was telling everybody about.
In the last video.
Like you pour this, fill this thing up, and then when you turn it over, the oil pump sucks it down in there. See how it's sucking that off that, watch the screen. I'll fill it up and then and it's what that's doing, it's running down through
system.
Here. Then it's going ahead and putting some, I mean, I'm still not saying the other deal ain't still okay to do, but this is just something I do. It's instant oil pressure when you start.
Got a barbell in it, does it?
I mean, it better have. Yeah, it does.
Hopefully.
But I don't know. I think it's 25,000 rolling.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, somebody broke my oil pan, so I have to do a little massage.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, somebody broke my oil pan.
Yeah.
But
Did it go in there?
sure. Ow!
Oh, perfect. Like nothing ever happened.
Look, I mean, it's got most of it. So
Yeah, it's like nothing ever
could
happened.
put a washer on it, I guess. You know, just for cosmetics.
Yeah. Whatever.
See, I got one right here. Like I was ready.
Oh, looks good.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks good.
Pretty much like the factory. Again, these are marked front. You want to make sure you put them towards the front. It forces the water up through the back, these holes here. So. Yeah, I came out and turned that heater on and the cord had flopped over in front of it and it was melting the extension cord when I came out.
Yeah, it catches the shop on fire.
That would suck. That one, I need that.
Setting the rockers on this LS?
Yeah.
Or what?
You gotta watch what you're doing. They're pretty picky. Well,
Dad, what camera you putting in this thing?
see it come in this,
That's a nice box.
it's a custom, and this is what is on it. It's a 3/4 race cam. So,
Ooh, hog ass cam.
yeah. So, yeah. It's about 600 lift, and it's gonna have that chop, you know, or whatever they say.
Yeah,
So,
give the choppity chops. Okay.
yeah, like I say, it's, from my speculation, it's gonna make a little over 500 all motor. Pump gas, whatever. You know, until you put boost or nitrous on it. So,
Yeah.
and then it might make 600, I don't know. But
Who knows? But
yeah.
All
So
right, well, you got it fully finished now. You got the intake on it.
Yeah,
the valve covers on
like I say, we gotta get some injectors. I've got a turbo kit for it that we're gonna have to. Like, I've got some ends for you to weld on and stuff. I thought we'd mock it all up right here on the, mostly. I don't know if we'll be able to do the whole thing. Yeah, we probably will.
I'd be able to.
So yeah, I think we'll mock up a turbo kit. And I say that, I wouldn't be scared to, I don't know, I've been driving Mom's truck the last few days. I'm like, man, I'd have just put that motor and a 4L80 in Mom's truck, and then I'll just put her combo in mine just so we can move it around to work on it.
Yeah.
Because this would be a killer, even with no turbo would be a killer motor, just to drive around and stuff.
Yeah.
So
well, that's always a possibility. There's
probably not gonna happen.
Really no end to the possibilities here.
Or, I mean, if it don't get in something pretty quick, I know how you are or how we've been this year, so.
Don't be blaming this on me. I'm gonna try not to do anything like that.
Well, we've only got a few races left, so we're probably gonna let them hang, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
I can make it past first round to conquer the concrete, then
It'd be better than our last outing.
I'll be turning up the boost on that thing.
Well, and that's it's gonna rip, I think.
Yeah.
So, but.
All right. Well.
So we got another one complete. We got a bunch coming. Bunch of motors coming. I mean, we got a Olds DX build. We've got everything here to do it. We just got to put it back together, basically.
Yeah, big block coming.
Big block jet boat motor. I've got another guy wanting us to build a 6.0, and I've got a block over there. Got to take it to the machine shop. It's gonna need as much work as the block that's in mine. My $200 block that I spent $1,000 in machine work on. I got a $250 block over there that needs $1,000 worth of machine work done.
Yeah.
And
that sucks.
He said he would rather go that route, and just do a little at a time. So I'm like, okay, we can do that. But so we still got your big motor that we haven't built yet. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot about our spare.
Oh yeah. We got spares in there.
And I filmed that too. I don't know if it made it in any of this, but I've got a crank and a cam and the block honed and clean. That's as far as we got.
Yeah. So we got all sorts of stuff going on.
We got a lot of motor stuff coming. I know it's not your favorite, but some people probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
It looks like we tear a lot of stuff up. For some reason.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I'm just saying that I read the comments and it looks like we're tearing a lot of stuff up, but
he must have a mouse in his pocket.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll be it for today's video. I'm tired of getting made fun of in here.
Yeah.
That'll be it for today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll holler at you later.
Yeah.